Okay, so what we're working on now is making a collar that the globe will attach to. We're going to weld the globe to this, and then this will recess inside the top of the flagpole. This is about 1 inch thick diameter, or 1 inch thick wall. It's 4.5 inches in diameter right now. We need to get it down to 4 inches in diameter. There is a keyway in here, but I'm not going to take that much material off of it, so I think we'll be okay with that. So the next step, I've got it chucked up and centered in the lathe. Now we're just going to shave this down and turn it down to 4 inches OD. Okay, so we're almost done to the right OD for this. If you can see the lip right there, that's so that it sits flush with the top of the pole and will allow it to not everything's going to rest on the bolts that'll hold it in place. So let's get the last 30 thousandths done and we'll be finished with this part. Alright, so here's the finished product. You can see a little pitting on this top edge. That's from the original surface. I'm not as worried about that because, again, it's just a retainer and it's going to be clean, sandblasted, powder coated. Same with inside. This will be inside the flagpole, so you'll never notice this and it's not going to cause an issue. You can see the lip that I've put up here, and the reason for that is that when it slips down inside the flagpole, I didn't necessarily want just the bolts to hold it that'll go through the flagpole and through here. It'll actually rest on this lip, so the weight of the eagle sitting on top of it will be carried by the flagpole and the bolts. So just an extra way to help protect it. So there we go. Let's go see if it fits. Okay, so let's see. Yep, looks pretty good to me. It's got a little movement in there, but remember, this is going to have a thick coat of powder coating on it to help aid in dissimilar metals. So you've got steel here, aluminum here. So yeah, we'll powder coat it. Next step is actually going to be to lay out the holes. The holes in it and drill it. We'll put 3 fasteners in. So we'll drill, tap this, drill these for the bolts. And once we do that, we'll weld the eagle on top of this and powder coat the whole thing. Okay, so I want 3 fasteners holding this evenly spaced around it. And I need this layout on the flagpole, not necessarily this piece. So there's a couple of ways I could do it. They make all kinds of fancy gadgets to do it, and that's great if I had one of those fancy gadgets with me. Right now I don't. So here's what I did. This is just painter's tape. I taped it around the circumference or the outer diameter of the flagpole where I want the holes drilled. Overlapped it, took a razor knife and cut the end of it and peeled it up. So I can bring it in here, and it is 14 inches. So I need 3 fasteners spaced evenly apart. So I'll take the 14 inches, divide it by 3. I believe that's correct. And I'll lay out my 3 fasteners based on that and get them evenly spaced apart. So okay, so I'm going to make my first mark right here on the edge that I've cut. 14 inches divided by 3, that is 4.6. So you're looking at roughly 4 5/8. So there's my next mark. And the next mark. And that should take me, yep, right to the end. So now I have spots where I'm going to drill my 3 holes, and I can take this piece of tape, I can put it back on the pole, tape it back down, and this is now my template for where I need to drill my holes. So I know this is a rudimentary or elementary way of doing this, but it's fairly quick. In the aircraft sheet metal industry, we've done something similar when I've had to lay out evenly spaced holes, and it's called a stretch tape. I don't have a stretch tape, so this works and it'll get the job done. So let's get it on the flagpole and then we can drill the pilots. Okay, so here's the eagle. You see the globe, and there's the fitting we made to fit in the top of the flagpoles. So I think it's gonna look good. So now it's time to clean welds up and get it sandblasted so that we can powder coat it and get it ready to finish the project. As you saw, the layout for the little bracket was done, and we were able to drill the holes. Sorry I lost that video footage and everything, but worked out real well. We were able to wrap the tape around the circumference of the pole. The layout worked great. I just drilled through, and the good thing about that was I could put the fitting inside the pole, drill the holes, and I was able to drill each hole and locate it, and then move it to the drill press to finish the holes out, tap them for bolts to go in, and they were ready to go. Once we had that done and everything fit, and I was able to get bolts in and out, well, then I was able to take it, clean it up, attach the globe, and make sure the eagle was sitting on it properly, and welded it to it. The video you saw showed it sitting on the table cleaned up, and that was right before we sandblasted it and got it welded. I wasn't able to get pictures of the eagle being put on the pole because it hasn't been erected yet. The gentleman still has to pour a concrete footer for the pole to fit on, and then once that's done, he'll put the pole up. I'll probably do a little bit of short of it on the flagpole once it's done. And now that he's got that one, he's got a second flagpole that he wants something done on it. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. If you've got any ideas of what you think would be cool for a flagpole topper, put them in the comments below. Let me know. Might be neat to see. Hey, I appreciate y'all following along. I appreciate the people who have been with me from the beginning, the new subscribers. Thank y'all for joining. That means a lot to me. Please like and subscribe, share with your friends. I hope this video's helped. If not, shown you something new, I hope it's at least ignited the creativity in you. Hope you're having a blessed day. I know it's another great day here in paradise for us. Take care. I'll see you on the next one.